Hey everyone, it's Sarah here, and I just waved bye to one of the journalists for a national publication here that came to my parents' place where we're staying right now to do an interview with me. And I wanted to talk to you about this because on the surface, you might be thinking what that has to do with shadowing your limits and stuff like that. It's more of a publicity and visibility thing. But let me tell you, when you want to share your story, when you have something that you know people need to hear about, when you know that you have been through something in your life, or you have accomplished something in your life, or you have created something in your business, or you have figured things out in a way that you know that there's still so many others who need to hear it, who need to know that there's a way, who need to be encouraged and inspired and motivated, and when you know that you can be that person, well, first and foremost, yes, it is your job to get your message out so that you can help those people. And a lot of times what I hear, and I'm not a publicist, although I do have a degree in journalism and media relations, I am not a publicist. But I know how frustrated or scary it can be, just a thought of talking to somebody on camera or being interviewed, even if it's, audio or whatever kind of format. I remember when I was interviewed for the first time in 2013, I was so nervous. I actually requested the questions to be mailed to me in advance so I could type up all the answers, and I literally was reading through the answers. I even put in all the fillers like and just to make sure I wouldn't miss anything out. But with the years, the more you do it, the easier it gets. And the more that you evolve and go deeper into your message, the more that you perfect your craft and you know what you're talking about, and you can share stories and not just theory or statistics or whatever it is, right? That's what gets people interest. Now, a lot of you have been asking me over the years, like, how do you get out there? How do you put your name out there? How do you get in touch? Super easy. You simply reach out to a person and say, listen, this is the story I have to share. This is the message. If you feel like it could benefit your audience, let me know. I'd be happy to send you more information. Sometimes it's a simple email. Sometimes it's a simple text message. Sometimes it's a little bit more formal email or even a handwritten note. Sometimes it's asking your connections who have been exposed through different medium out there, right? Through different media to make introductions for you. I'm actually waiting to hear back from somebody who has very well known TV show here in Slovenia to see if I could be a fit for her audience, and that happened through a mutual connection. I simply asked the person if would you mind making an introduction, and they were happy to do so. So at the end of the day, just keep it simple. You really can do whatever you want when you keep it simple. And when it comes to shattering your limits, if you are afraid, if you are timid, or if you are ashamed, or if you are scared or lack the confidence, of course all of that's gonna show, and people are gonna feel that, and they're gonna say, no, not right now, no thank you, I don't think you're the fit. But when you know that you have what the world needs to hear, what they need to know, you put on the brave face for the first couple of times, and then it becomes so much easier. Go beyond your fears, go beyond your doubts, go beyond your zone of comfort, and get out there, put yourself out there. And for those of you who might be saying, but I've been doing this for a while, and I've been putting myself out there, and I've been posting and sharing and doing all the stuff, and I'm still not seeing results, well, maybe you should amplify that, right? Check your message, check what is that you're doing, how you're showing up, and if once a week is not enough, maybe try 3 times a week, right? If once a day is not enough, maybe try twice a day. If once a month isn't enough, well, maybe try twice a month. You get the math, right? But at the end of the day, it really is all about what feels good. Because the other day, somebody posted in one of the groups, I said, what are some of the hot topics in this area? I want to be, in particular field, I want to be able to talk about them. And it's like, it's not about chasing what the hot topics are. It's about what is in your heart. What is your soul's purpose? What fires you up and lights you up? and brings the fire, you know, the sparkles in your eyes. That's what gravitates. That's what gets people's attention. It's not about sounding like so many others out there who are sharing the same trendy stuff. No, it's about you and what comes from your heart. And that in itself is about shattering your limits and getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of your own way in order to be able to do that.